Hello, hello, everyone. What is growing on with you today on this Saturday? One that we've never seen before, March the 15th. And if you're in Georgia, we're about to really get some windy weather. If you see the clouds, they look like you can almost jump up and touch them. That's how low they are. So, because I have been watching Weatherman Ryan, I've learned that when they get that low like that in the sky, then we can expect some type of tornado development. And if you continue to watch about our weather on today, so please stay safe. Please stay safe. All right, I just wanted to ask you all a question. If you have started your garden or growing some food, what are you starting with? What are you doing right now? This March the 15th. What are you growing? What are you sowing right now? If you have not started your garden, growing some food for you and your family, I want to ask you, why? With all the moves that's being played, Trump, what Trump is allowing, our economy in its current state of matter right now, with people losing their jobs, with people just doing all sorts of things right now. One day an avocado is $1.25. The next day at the same store is $2. And now a week later it's $2.25. So with that being said, we have to move very wise in this season, my brothers and my sisters. If we get any extra money, hint, hint, the money we're supposed to be receiving, if we get that money, please don't go out and buy the biggest TVs that you can get, cars, go, have parties, seafood parties and food parties. Please, please, please try to save that money up. And if you have to buy something, before you buy anything, I want you to make a list on things that you really, really need and the things that you don't. And I want you to please concentrate on what if food doubles in price next week. Focus on that. What is it that you really need for you and your family? What is it that you really need? Anytime you're eating anything right now and it has seeds in it, please save the seeds. If you can purchase, it's in your budget, please go get you some seeds. Buy some heirloom seeds. Any kind of seeds right now. Because it is my thought that within the next 3 months, they're going to double, if not triple, in price. And some of them may disappear or go out of business because the economy may not want us buying seeds, because then we have intention of doing our own food and living sustainably for ourselves and our families. And sometimes people don't want that. They want to make sure that you have to lean on them for whatever it is that you need. So, with that being said, you know exactly what I'm talking about as far as Trump and the different things that he's doing right now. I don't want to get any kind of strikes on YouTube. All right, let's see who's on. All right, Shaylin, okay. Jessica Melendez, hello, hello. 7, you're from Matthew. I need prayers, peace and blessing, and may God provide you with whatever you need on this day. In Jesus' name I pray. Kalina, I'm from Indonesia. Welcome, welcome everyone. Everyone. Welcome, welcome. And if I don't see your comment, please don't charge it to my heart. charge it to my eyesight because even with these glasses right now, sometimes I still can't see. All right, and the reason why is because I'm having a flare up. And when you have a flare up, you have to put the prednisone drops in your eyes. So it does affect your eyes in a lot of different ways. Next person, Mike saying hello, hello. Oh, Matthew, my wife started last year growing our own food. Yes, that's what I'm talking about right there. All right, you're welcome, Matthew. That's what I'm talking about right now. Now, I didn't get into gardening until last year. I was given an opportunity to get into gardening. And it's just like I have catapulted since then. I don't know about you all, but I feel an urgency to stock up on things for myself and my family. I feel an urgency to plant every seed I can find, just make my backyard look like the Garden of Eden if I have to, but be able to live off of the land. I feel a push to do that. So that's what I'm doing. But what I wanted to say is growing our own food. Yes. So I wanted to show you all something. And I'm just starting YouTube, just like I'm just starting getting into agriculture and growing my own food. But I wanted to show you all something that I started. This is I'm on my front porch, and on my front porch, I put my old table out here, and I have started what I call a grocery store garden. Now, I am no expert at how to grow things, but I do experiment, and I will be doing a bunch of experiments if you come back. All right, this pot right here, I have collard greens and turnip greens growing. So I bought the collard greens and I cut the top part off and I put the stems at the bottom inside the dirt. This one right here is turnip greens. So I bought the turnips from the farmer's market. And when I bought the turnips, I cut off the turnip green part. And then on the bottom part, I left just a little bit and I put the roots in the dirt. Now I didn't get the super, super huge turnips because I wanted it to continue to grow. So I got the smaller turnips and then the tops, I cut them up in my salad. Yes, I like some in my salad. I put them in my salad and then just put the bottoms to allow them to grow. All right. In these two red containers right here, this one and this one. This is bok choy and green onions. And that's what's in each one of these, bok choy and green onions. Now, we love bok choy with the green onions. We also like it with red onions, white onions, yellow onions. We just love onions. But we like the bok choy with onions. So I decided I'd plant it together. So not only did I do the green onions, so I bought the green onions long like this because these are actually needing to be cut, but I didn't cut it because I wanted to do this video. All right, so what I did is I cut the green part off and I left the bottom part like this. And then I put the bottom part in a baby jar and I just put it in a little bit of water. And then within, I would say 2 weeks, it was not even the whole 14 days. But in 2 weeks, they sprouted like this. So that's when I put them in some dirt. Now, onions, these green onions, I have them all over the place and I have experimented to see which way grows fastest. And you know what? We might do that experiment one day. But I put them in dirt, automatically put them in dirt. I have some growing in my hydroponic tank on the inside. I've tried putting them in water on the outside. Now, I'm still not sure which one is going to grow the fastest, in the dirt or hydroponically, but they're running neck and neck. Matthew says, I feel like the world about to change like crazy and it's going to happen fast. Yes, because the Spirit speaks to all of us and you have been in tune with the Lord, not the world. Yes, Matthew, I'm trying to be in tune with the Lord more and more every day. Guide my footsteps. Walk and talk with me. Lay and stay with me. Yes, Matthew. Yes, I just think it's so very imperative, number one, that we repent right now, turn from our wicked ways, seek his face, and pray right now so that he can heal our land. So I am just so convinced that that's what we need to be doing, that it makes me just want to tell everybody I know, even if there is a rule of church and state. But you know what? Is that still a rule now with all the new places, all the new policies and procedures? Is there separation of church and state? But I digress. Back to our food. All right, I wanted to show you all a couple of other things. I get on the subject of God and all that He's done for me. I can talk all day long. But back to His creations, and then we can talk more about the creator later. Okay, so this one right here in the green, this was a cabbage. So I cut the top part of the cabbage off, put the soil in here, and just put the bottom part back in here. And the cabbage is so much better than the cabbage you get in the store. The greens are much better. Your green onions are much better. Your tomatoes and potatoes are much better. I'm telling you, when you grow your own food, it's going to taste so much different than the food that you get in the grocery store. I don't know if it's psychologically because we know that we created this food and saw about it and nurtured it and loved it and played music over it, that maybe that's why it tastes better. Or is it actually because it tastes better? However, please grow you some food today. A little pot, a big pot, a old cup, a old water bottle, old milk jug, old laundry detergent jug, old jars. I don't care what you can grow it in, but grow you something, please, for you and your family. Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Start with those. And I mean, there's so many different varieties you would not believe. Try them. Try them. Instead of spending that $10 at Starbucks this week, put that money aside and buy some seeds. Or when the big box stores start putting out the plant starts, go buy some of those. Buy something that's going to be sustainable for you and your family. Please do that today. One more thing I wanted to show you all. Well, actually, a few. All right, this is garlic, and it has the little green shoots coming up. And I'm using the 2-cup method. So you put holes in the bottom of the first cup and put a little water in the bottom right here. Now, I don't know if you've ever tried the shoots that come up from garlic, but they are really good, and they have like a hint of heat or kind of spiciness to them, but it really tastes good in a salad. All right, this one. This is leeks. And leeks taste like onions, but to me, it kind of has like a nuttier flavor. You know, you tell me what you think. But these are leeks. So I love leeks in my salmon. When I brown the salmon or Cajun seasoning the salmon, lemon pepper the salmon, I don't care what I do with the salmon. The leeks mixed with some Valdelia onions on the top and some oranges, make you want to slap somebody. All right, next. This right here is a pineapple top. You see that? So you take your pineapple, you take the top part off, you remove the bottom few leaves at the very bottom down here. Down there at the bottom. I'm pointing to it, but you couldn't see it. Okay, down here at the bottom. And once you do that, you may see just a little bit of white root sticking up. And then you take that and you put it in some soil. Now, I know I keep saying soil, but you don't have to use soil. It can be cocoa coir. It can be perlite. It can be hydroponically. It can be whatever you choose as your growing medium. It can be this hard Georgia clay in zone 8A. Whatever it is, sink you a seed, a plant start in it, and get growing some food. All right, this one, microgreens. Somebody had a pack of microgreens, and I just said, may I have a little pinch of it? And they gave me a little pinch, and I started this. And now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it inside some other soil in a larger pot. So up pot it and see how it continues to grow. I wanted to show you this one. I had some garlic. I'm sorry, not garlic. Some ginger and some turmeric. And I had it in the bottom of the refrigerator, and husband wanted to throw it away. So I had to quickly grab it and say, please put it in the dirt. If it's vegetable seeds, put it in the dirt. If it's dried beans and peas, put it in the dirt. Some seasonings, guess what? You can even put those in the dirt and it will grow. You don't believe me? Just try it. But back to this container. Okay, so this container, I have soil and I have the turmeric and the ginger. And I also have, as you see right there, some black eyed peas. And that's because somebody gave me some black eyed peas. So I just threw them in there and I read that the peas will help, the nitrogen will help the plants. So again, this is my grocery store garden. Please try one today. If you cook food, take the seeds out, save the seed. Anybody else join? Okay, thank you to everyone who joined. I was just so happy with my grocery store garden that I just wanted to jump on and show you all. And you know what? By adding peas in everything, not only will we have some peas that we can harvest, but the peas make beautiful, beautiful plants. And they're great companion plants with just about anything. So, until next time, inquiring minds, get up, get out, and grow something. Get up and grow something, whether it's out or in. All right, I pray that God continues to bless you abundantly. Have a great day. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Uh-oh. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.